Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and Nationals Park here in Washington. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Nationals baseball starts right now. Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So here is Jonathan Villar, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Mets, the third baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 0-1 delivery. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Villar stands at second with no outs. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting first, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him. As it's grounded sharply to first. Bell brings it in. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Strasburg comes set, and the pitch. Pete Alonso is at the plate as he watches ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Hey. Fouled off. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mets lead this one 1-0. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, if my life was on the line, Jacob deGrom would be pitching that game for me. Approaches triple digits regularly. Incorporated that 4-seam fastball a couple of seasons ago. He can sink it, has a great slider, curveball, and changeup combination. I don't think there's a pitcher in the sport right now that has the tools and the weapons and knows how to use them like deGrom does.
Now the pitch. Wind up and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes. If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate, number 3. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. deGrom is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat. Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And there's out number 2.
That is good. The right fielder, Juan Soto.
2 down, no one on base. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Lindor has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. Mets out in front, 1-0. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto.
Leading off to the net, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Pitch on the way. Strasburg, a right-hander going 6'5". This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Ready with the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
On the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's really struggled. 1 for 15. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now a throw over to first. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. No balls and 1 strike. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So 1-1 home.
Oh, that's good.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. Tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him. So now into the box is James McCann. First pitch on its way.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Comes set. The 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Bell has got it, and the side is retired. Mets strand one. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Josh Bell. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Josh Bell.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Ball one strike.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
Up next, Yadiel Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Bell gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. First delivery to him. And that misses inside. 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
The 2-1. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Washington. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now to the plate, Jacob deGrom, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And now the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Hernandez is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball, and that
Ball
misses
one,
in the
no
dirt for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. Looking up is the right fielder, into the second deck and gone. Solo shot to right center as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
First-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now ball two. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
I got 3-1.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's fouled away. Shoots this one over to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 New York. Bottom of the third now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Luis Garcia.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
First offering. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's in there for strike number 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Carter Kieboom digs in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Baez has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to stand in is Steven Strasburg. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
That evens it up 1-1. One and two to the Nationals pitcher.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Fouled off. Here's another 1-2.
Ball that's outside.
Got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here. He's throwing a little pesky at bat at him right here. Could have easily just took 3 pitches and walked back to the dugout.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
First pitch of the AB on its way. In there for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Three and one now.
Ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
up to a 3-2 full count now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder,
One out, base is empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First delivery to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. One out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Three and 0 now. Javier Baez will be next. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this will be fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. And now here is Javier Baez, 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Strasburg with a check at first, and he'll dive back in. Two and 0 count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Baez is off at first with 2 away. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Swung on and chopped up the middle, and behind the back he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Mets are out on top, 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Lane Thomas.
The center fielder, Lane Thomas.
First offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, number 3, as he will take strike 1 on a fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now the changeup away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. To the left side, but it's well foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. On the ground, a second for Baez. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. He's falling behind now. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1-1.
Ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. To 2-2 now.
2 balls.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
And now in the box, Yadiel Hernandez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. first pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, outside.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Two down, runners at first and second. Just hung in there on that one. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A swing and a foul tip, but held onto behind the plate, and they're going to get out of danger here as the strikeout will end the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. It's back to the nation's capital after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James McCann.
The catcher, James McCann.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1-1.
And there's ball 2 now.
1 strike.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. McCann is retired, and there's 1 away. Next up from New York, Jacob deGrom. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Standing in now, Jonathan Villar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Strasburg comes set. 0-2 pitch on its way. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. First delivery to him.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Outside, that's the ball.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch-out, 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Luis Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Carter Kieboom waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box, Carter Kieboom. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're down 2-0. Now to bat, Brandon Nimmo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering.
Yeah. Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Nope.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And It's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
So here's Pete Alonso. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Number 88 is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Here's the first pitch. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Lane Thomas now. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
A runner at first with no outs here. That's in there. 3-1.
The count is 3-1.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
So now to the plate, number 3, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. As a look, now the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
2-1 now. As a look, now the pitch.
Count is 3-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty D, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Will right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
On the ground is second for Baez. Reined in. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Nats leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Ryan Harper is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, Ron Harper.
All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
Now here's the first offering. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as he will take a look at a fastball in there. As that strike zone expands just a little, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home.
Ball. Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in next, James McCann, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Fouled off. McNeil, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Mets lead 1, but they're on top 2-0. last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
The left fielder, Yadiel.
First pitch of the AB now.
Count 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Nimmo is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning.
Catcher.
Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next to hit is Keibert Ruiz. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball.
Nope.
You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
On, he pops it up. VR in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Into the box now, Luis Garcia. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 to the National shortstop. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Paulo Espino is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Alex Avila is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch. J.D. Davis is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey.
Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Jonathan Villar will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
1 and 2.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
New York Mets, number 65, Trevor May.
And now for Washington, Carter Kieboom. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The third baseman, Carter Kieboom.
First offering as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
The center fielder, number 28.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lane Thomas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 3-2. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Heboom rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
At the plate, number 3, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Thomas stands at first with 1 out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches, sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate, couldn't get the batter to fish.
Quick check on that time run at first. Back in standing. Here's the 2-1. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Thomas heads for the plate. He scores, and the Nationals have tied it. It's a 2-2 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Carlos Carrasco answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And it's fouled away. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's a .333 hitter. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So now here is Yadiel Hernandez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Jordy Mercer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. The 1-0. Here's There's a strike with the breaking ball. 3 runs already home here. Two and one.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Here's the 2-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We've played 8 full. It's the Nationals 3 and the Mets 2. Kyle Finnegan takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 67, Kyle.
Ryan Zimmerman will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-1 the count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Fouled off. Lifted in the air out to center field. Thomas has it for route number 1. So the next to bat will be Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Pitch on the way. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And the 3-1. Hit hard down the line. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Michael Conforto as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-0.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The Mets down to their final strike. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he'll be called out at second, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Nationals crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Paulo Espino is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.